Because seriously, they brought it up. Brian Hayes did about how like, are you mentally deranged if you're picking on Leafs fans? Like, really? Haven't won since '67, right? And then what? We talk big about our team, as if y'all don't talk big about your teams. Oh, what? Some of us are really rude to you when the Leafs beat your team. Guess what? That goes both ways. I don't actively seek people that are fans of our opponents when we win and chirp them in their comments and go around like that. I don't do that. I've got my own channels for things. I put up what I want to say there, and I keep it there, right? But the amount of people that go cruising for Leafs fans this time of year, you know what I mean? There's one you might see on YouTube and stuff down below and everything like that. That's straight up just Habs fans since game 1, basically. Of the first round, just non-stop. I'm like, dude, you've beaten 2 teams and you're still here. Like, is this joyful for you? Is this... What have I really done to you? Now, it doesn't bother me, guys. It doesn't bother me, right? Like, because I've been through it all. I've been getting it since I was into hockey. I always get it. Leafs fans always take crap from everybody. Every other team's fan bases. Everybody hates us. But what? We're not the Yankees, right? What's that guy from ESPN? I think usually does the basketball stuff and everything like that. That really loud guy. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's not always right, but I like him. He said that we were like the Dallas Cowboys of the NHL. Like, yeah, I see it. First of all, same colors, by the way. Right? We're just missing the silver, which, believe it or not, the Leafs had in there at one point. They had some... What am I doing? Here, where am I putting my fingers? That's the one. Backwards. Right? We had the silver up in there for a little bit. So we were the Dallas Cowboys of the NHL, right? Like, come on, man. Seriously, find something better to do. We don't win. So I don't know why you're so mad at us. Like, oh, because you're so loud. Yeah, well, your jerk fans are loud too, man. Like, you have them. You have an equal percentage. You have an equal percentage. If ours are more than yours in numbers, it's because our fans are more than yours in numbers. Plain and simple, right, Leslie? So, I don't know, man. Just a quick point about that for sure. Because, like, geez, picking on Leafs fans. Like, really? I mean, it's like throwing a kid in the pool that can't swim and going, ha, you idiot. Like, do you feel proud of yourselves for that? I don't know. Maybe you do. But either way, you know, it doesn't bother real Leafs fans. We ain't concerned about this at all. Trust me, right? We get so hyped up over this team, it doesn't even matter what people say, right? What about the Leafs fans? Yeah, exactly, who actively chirp you for being you. Exactly. Well, me too, right? Me too. I got Leafs fans cussing me out. I actually had some of them blame me for the loss. They blamed me. I'm like, grow up, man. You know what I mean? Bruins fans be like, nothing brings a smile on my face more than Leafs fans being sad. That's not even true of Bruins fans. That is true of Canadian Bruins fans only. Really talk to people from Boston. They couldn't give a crap about the Leafs. You know what I mean? They couldn't give a crap about the Leafs. They don't see us as a threat at all. So why is there a rivalry for them? There isn't. The only Bruins fans you'll see be absolute jerks towards Leafs fans are the ones living in Toronto, born in Toronto, living in Southern Ontario, anywhere else like that, in Canada as a whole, right? It's those Boston fans that are the worst, man. Because, like, actual people in Boston, they got their own things to worry about. They got much bigger fish to fry in the last few seasons than us. So what are they worried about with Toronto? They're not. They hate Montreal. Do you know how many Boston fans actually hate Montreal way more than they hate Toronto? Especially older guys. Older guys hate Montreal if they're from Boston. Because all the times they met in the playoffs, man. It was a bitter rivalry between them in the playoffs. Leafs weren't really making it, and even if we did at the time, I believe we might have been in the West Coast. Right? In terms of like the divisions and stuff, by that point, I don't know if that's when that kicked in. But yeah, man, straight up AKZ, I got blamed. Okay, so did I tell you guys this story? I might have already told you it, okay? But here's how it went. On someone's post, I think it was TSN, like one of the big sports companies had a post of a guy sacrificing his signed Dougie Gilmour helmet, or game-worn Dougie Gilmour helmet, and he addressed it to the hockey gods and asked for a sacrifice to get us through Game 7. And I wrote underneath it, screw the hockey gods, I forsake them. We haven't won with them, we don't need them, right? Now, first of all, I'm obviously kidding. I'm obviously kidding, because anyone in here that knows me knows I quote about the hockey gods all the time. I'm a very firm believer in the hockey gods as a metaphor for peace and balance within hockey. Hockey just seems to have this way of leveling things out over time, right? And really making sure that nobody gets a really big head in hockey. I don't know why it happens, but it does. That's just hockey, right? That's the hockey gods, right? It's not actual people in the sky controlling everything, right? That's different stuff. I have no idea about any of that stuff, but I know that hockey gods as a metaphor for the peace and balance that happens in hockey is a real thing. So I'm obviously kidding, right? There was 2 or 3 people that day had said, well, I thought we were going to have a chance to win, but now because of you, I know we're screwed. So even before the game happened, I already had about 3 people blame me for cursing the Leafs because of what I said. Idiots, I'm not on the team. Dummies, right? Yeah, AKZ, you remember seeing that. And then after the game, I had people like direct message me, I believe, and there was a couple in the comments, went back to that post and said, this is on you, man. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. Come on, man. You know what I mean? And these are Leaf fans I'm talking about here. This wasn't Habs fans being rude or disrespectful. I actually get more respect and support from Habs fans, Islander fans, Jets fans, all kinds of fans, right? Compared to Leafs fans. And I'm not talking about Leafs fans because you guys are in the chat. You know what I mean? Leafs fans get it. Leafs fans are here. Real ones, right? We all get it. But the Leafs fans trash me harder than anybody on social media. Anybody. No sense of pride, no sense of acceptance, no sense of like working together as a team, nothing. They see this on my head, and if I'm saying something that they disagree with, I get reamed out by Leafs fans, right? So, I mean, you tell me what's wrong with this city, and I'll tell you it's not the defense, and it's not the power play, it's not the coaching, it's not the players, it's not the salaries. I'll tell you exactly what's wrong with this team. It's the city. The city is what's wrong with this team. And I'm gonna be saying it all summer till we get the hint. Come the fall, I'm telling you, we're gonna rally up, man. We're gonna rally up, okay? We're gonna group together. We're gonna make some epic moments for the Leafs this year, and it's gonna have nothing to do with what's on the ice. Nothing. Win, lose, I don't care. Leafers like yourselves, okay? Like yourselves, we're gonna make a statement this fall, okay? And I'm gonna be looking at all you guys to spread the word. It might just be as simple as a click of a mouse for you or a thumb on a phone. I'm not saying you gotta end up in downtown Toronto and all this and that, you know? But I'm telling you, be ready for it. There's gonna be things that we get going here, okay? And I'm gonna get a movement started. I'm done with this. So, I'm gonna be looking at you guys. Okay?